Good day, YouTube. This is Jay Money with Falling Forward Financial. Wow, what a crazy day. This day was kind of exhausting. I was going to do some other videos, and I, for some reason, glanced at Workhorse, and I about needed to put my seatbelt on. I was like, whoa. Had a great day. And I found a bunch of information here. I kind of assumed it was going to be, and I missed the run-up yesterday. I was too busy watching some penny stocks. But anyway, I'm sure if you're watching this, you already know what Workhorse is. I still have my 10 shares here. I have a bunch more in the retirement. I think the cost basis on that is like $8, almost $9. I'd have to look and see how long I've even had those. But anyway, I haven't bought any more in this account. I was about to start trading it, and for whatever reason didn't, and I don't know. Well, that's besides the point. I've just been sitting on them here, so hoping they'd run up someday. If you don't know what this is, it's battery electric vehicles and aircraft. Develops cloud-based real-time telematics performance monitoring systems. It's kind of a cool company. So basically, it's a electric vehicle, like a work truck, just like it says here, a medium truck chassis. $3 billion market cap. It's been around since 2007. Kind of small volume. I'd call that small volume, but. Anyway, I found a bunch of news, and you could probably already see this coming anyway, but it's driving all of them up. Workhorse, Lordstown. President Biden said on Monday the entire U.S. federal fleet of vehicles, and that's kind of what Workhorse has been waiting on, is the replacement of all those vehicles to see if they'd get the bid. And maybe we'll get closer here. So if that's the case, not that I'm telling you to buy, but I might need to buy some more. I should have bought more earlier, but didn't. So I've been kind of, I don't know, soured on this one. I hear talk, and it's kind of like a yo-yo. It's almost making me bipolar. Whether to keep, hold, sell, or what to do with it. But I think it's on the right track here now. So the federal government also owns an enormous fleet of vehicles, and besides the postal ones, so this could be huge, which we're going to replace with clean electric vehicles made right here in America by our American workers. And I got several articles here. They're all kind of similar, but there's a little bit of difference in each one of them. This is analyzing Workhorse Group unusual options activity, and I play with options from time to time. It's not a real strong suit of mine. Maybe I need to take a course, or I've never had good luck in it. I don't know how many options I've done. We'll say 10 out of the 10, maybe half or 40% of them went my way, so I'm not a real big fan of options, but that's for another video. On Tuesday, shares of Workhorse, and like I said, I totally missed this one going up yesterday, saw unusual options activity. After the option alert, the stock price moved to $29.57, and it's been sitting around the $20 to $22 range for quite some time. I think it ran up to 25 at one point, and then went back down, but this is showing bullish, and it shows a call expiration date on 1/29/21, so you might see some more volatility here for the rest of this week with a strike of $30. This is basically the same again. Like I said, there's just different information in each one of them I thought was relevant to the whole EV line. Several EV stocks jumped Tuesday, again as Biden announced. Some of the other ones are GM. I've already done a couple videos on GM, and they've really shot up. I haven't checked lately. I think they were $50 last time I saw them. And Ford, I've been holding Ford. I think it was above $10 last time I looked at it. Will bring new electric vans to the market. Just weeks ago, GM launched a new EV business focused on the delivery market called BrightDrop. And that's basically what my video was about. It's the first electric car. Will be the EV600 van for commercial and perhaps government fleet buyers. So it could be a really big thing for all these automakers. That's why I like to stick the big toe in every one of them, just the tip. Workhorse Group, EV startups such as Canoe, and this one I've heard about. I haven't looked into it yet. I don't know why, but and Amazon-backed Rivian also eye the fast-growing market for the commercial delivery vehicles. Rivian is making electric vans for Amazon with the first 10,000 due by early 2022. And as to my knowledge, I still don't think Rivian's public. If I'm wrong, correct me in the comments. GM and Ford already have a lot of fleet experience, and government fleet buyers have a lot of experience with them. So definitely two to watch, and also Workhorse. EV stock shares of Workhorse shot up 30.2% to close $32.18 on the stock market today. Lordstown, which is making endurance pickup for fleets, jumped 14% on Tuesday. GM stock lost 2.5%, Tesla added 0.3%, while Ford dipped 0.9%. Among other EV stocks, Canoe fell 3.5%, and Hyliion, another maker of electric trucks, gapped up 12.8%. And Nikola surged 23.6%. Haven't looked at Nikola for quite a while, but never really followed it. I just kind of stayed away from that one. Meanwhile, Lordstown said it last month. It has 80,000 reservations for its Endurance electric pickup truck. The company said it remains on track to begin production for the Endurance in September of 2021. By the way, if you haven't hit that like button yet, now would be a perfect time to hit it. And if you haven't subscribed yet, now would be a perfect time in regards to subscribing. Also hit that bell notification, as I usually turn out a couple videos per day. And in regards to subscribing, my original goal was to hit 200 by the end of this week. I surpassed that and set a new goal of 250. And last time I looked, I think we're at 235, 236. So we might break that record even tomorrow. So, and then I'll have to set a new one. So that sounds like a real problem. But anyway, I want to thank you. Pat yourself all on the back. I started this channel a little bit over a month ago. Didn't really know how it was going to go. Was just starting a new hobby, something I'd wanted to do for a while, and just set my goals, and I've hit every one of them with all of your help, of course. And so I thank you for watching my videos and subscribing, and great things are yet to come. So, and again, this just kind of says, as of 2019, there were 645,000 vehicles in the federal government's fleet. And so if we could replace all those, that would be huge. And again, this kind of basically says the same thing, just a different article. Basically says I'd play it, but I did that once and got in trouble for playing a video on top of my videos. The federal government also owns an enormous fleet of vehicles, which we're going to replace with clean electric vehicles made right here in America by American workers. So this could be very huge. This is great news for U.S.-based EV makers Tesla, Rivian, and Lordstown, as well as legacy automakers like Ford, General Motors, that are in the midst of multi-billion-dollar investments in electric vehicle production. As of 2019, there were 650,000 vehicles in the federal government's fleet, according to the General Services Administration. This includes 245,000 civilian vehicles, 173,000 military vehicles, and 225,000 post office vehicles. Those vehicles traveled 4.5 billion miles in 2019. Wow, that is a lot. Biden also promised to create a system that offers rebates for incentives for consumers to replace gas cars with electric cars, though there aren't any more details about that plan at this moment. And I think in one of my other videos it talked about the cash for clunkers. I think he's wanting to bring that again. You can leave your comments in the about that. I don't know. I'm just going to leave it at that. The details of both plans are being worked out, but taken together they represent a huge win for EV investments made by automakers over the last several years. Ford has said it will spend $11 billion introducing a rate of new EVs, including the Mustang Mach-E. I did a video about this Mach-E that just looks, it makes me want to drive it and just tear it up. I mean, it was just amazing. I'll try to link that in the description. Otherwise, you can find it in my library. Otherwise, you can just look up Mach-E, the Mustang Mach-E on YouTube. And just looks like an amazing ride. And the electric version of the best-selling F-150 pickup truck. GM has committed to spending $27 billion on electric and autonomous vehicles through 2025. So this could be very huge for all the automakers. Tesla remarkable stock market rally through 2020 has made it the most valuable automaker in the world, and Elon the richest man on the planet. I also made a video about that. It was kind of interesting. He's kind of an interesting individual. I'm not going to read the rest of this. Feel free to pause it and read the rest for yourself. Elon had said in that video that I made, he doesn't really buy yachts. He sold all of his houses in California, moved to Texas, and he's not really like a typical billionaire, you know, like spending money. He's kind of like Warren Buffett. If you follow my channel, you know I'm here in Omaha, just a couple miles from Warren, so both interesting individuals. But Elon said most of his money is going towards on how to benefit the planet and environment and so on. So very interesting individual. And again, here's the paragraph that kind of goes over the cash for clunkers style plan. I don't know. I don't think that it went over too well the last time they tried that, but I could be wrong. But to ensure every vehicle on the road is zero emission by 2040. And he pledged to spend billions of dollars to add 550,000 EV charging stations in the United States. As you follow my channel, I talk about F-Cell, Plug, Switchback, I think it's SBE, and several others. So this would be another huge investment, something for you to watch. Not that I give tax, legal, or trading advice, but just being optimistic here. So Biden also said he supports the $7,500 federal tax credit for electric vehicles and would be open to considering new incentives to encourage car buyers to consider making the switch to electric. So very interesting information. It will be very interesting to see when and which, the 645,000 vehicles they actually go with, or if they'll try a couple different automakers. I'm sure they're really looking at Ford and GM, but also Workhorse, and the more the merrier. The could run up all the stocks. When one goes up, they usually all go up. and so maybe everybody will get a little piece of pie. I mean, there's lots to go around, 645,000 vehicles, so. But I hadn't made a workhorse video for a while. I had made a couple other ones, and it was just kind of stagnant, kind of trading sideways, and maybe it's going to run up now, so. I'll be more encouraged to buy some more now, but maybe it'll come down and dip before all the said and done with all the contracts and everything. But tip rank's still showing at a moderate buy at 26.20. Maybe it'll go back down there and I'll buy some more. Who knows? This is a high of 30, which we're already past that. Average and a low of 19, and that's where I bought mine at. So it did peak here. I remember kind of seeing I got an alert on my phone, and almost $40. So, and I think that is a high today. Well, it says I got up to 40.45 today, so, and that's the 52-week high, so pretty interesting. So I like Workhorse. I can't remember when I did buy this, back in July, and just been kind of sitting on it. Like I said, I was about to start trading it and just kind of seeing where it went, and so as you can see, I've tried buying it a couple different times, 1970, 1975, and then I got lucky and it went down. So, well, that's kind of what it's done. Been going up and down, maybe $1 or $2 there for a while, but I never did trade it, so I was too busy watching some other EVs, and it's almost a full-time job if you diversify too much. But that's about it for Workhorse. If you're still holding Workhorse, it'd be interesting to know how many shares you have and what your cost basis is, and if you've heard any more about the contracts in regards to the government, that could be huge. Could be a huge for Workhorse. They finally got the wagon hitched up and running up the ladder here, so as long as it stays there. But if it dips, I might have to buy some more. So just as they said here, it's been trading kind of sideways and just kind of step ups a little bit here and there, but that's about it. So, well, anyway, I thank you all for subscribing. Let's try and hit 250. Well, tomorrow night's a good goal. I will hit it a day early. That sounds good to me. I will be totally happy with that. So, again, I thank you for supporting the channel, and we'll see if we can get these ponies to running finally. So, again, this is Jay Money with Falling Forward Financial. Happy trading, happy investing, stay green. Cheers.